I know the challenge. And he now said, let us come. Praise the Lord. Let us what? Come. How do we come? Please, are we together? It's going to be a practical, just a few minutes, we're gone. Let us come boldly to the throne of grace. So, first of all, let's establish a point that whoever that will get the grace must come. Praise the Lord. There must be a coming. Bible said Jesus Christ is full of grace and truth. By law, Moses brought the law. Jesus Christ came with the truth and grace. The grace is sufficient for everyone. True, established fact. But for you to have that faith, grace, what do we do? Say, come. It's an open invitation. Let us come boldly. You know why he said boldly? Because he knows that if you come, just like Otedola saying, Pastor, take open check. Write anything you want there. What does that mean? Say, take open check. Just write. What does that really mean to that man? No, let's talk. What does that mean to Otedola? Say, Pastor, take open check. Oh, just write any amounts you want there. He has what? The guy is bragging. He said, just take right. Jesus can say, come boldly. You know why? Because I know the journey ahead. Because I've been there before. And I went through all that I did not sin. Come boldly to the throne of grace. So, let's establish that fact. You have to come to the throne of grace to get the grace. Whoever that will be, that will have grace, or whoever that is praying for grace, whoever that want to walk with grace, whoever that want to grow in grace, there must be a coming. Open invitation. Say, come. Everybody. Come. Let us to the throne of grace. Another thing that I saw, what's the meaning of throne? Do you know there's a throne of judgment, and I think there's that in the Bible. But this one is saying throne of grace. Say, come. Praise the Lord. I hope you are getting something. I'm just trying to establish the fact that where do we get this grace? How do we get this grace? It's in the coming. For everyone that wants to get the grace, come boldly to the throne of grace. Praise the Lord. And something very important happened there. Please, the media, are we set now? Okay. Let's look at verse. Okay. It said that, come boldly into the throne of grace, and we may what? Obtain mercy. We may obtain mercy. So coming to the throne of grace, give us that opportunity to obtain mercy. Praise the Lord. Mercy is like God's disposition towards you. Mercy is just like God finding a place in his heart to accept you. That is mercy. Why the grace here is talking about the enablement to fit into God's standard. Now, when God showed you mercy, it was not sin. They were saying, keep quiet, keep quiet, keep quiet. He said, no, I need mercy. He said, thou son of David, please have mercy on me. And he turned mercy. Giving God a place in the heart to overlook all what you have done. God's disposition towards you. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. So, you must long for this grace, and that's why you have to seek for it. And then when you obtain mercy, you now release the grace upon your life. At where? At the throne of grace. Praise the Lord. And what did he say? The end of that part. He said that, and grace to help thee in time of what? In time of what? Praise the Lord. So that's what we are looking at now. We're going to. Now we've seen that you have to come and come to the throne of grace, come boldly and receive the grace. Now, we're not talking about the grace in a time of need. That is where it's like I want to spend a little time for us to discuss about it. Now, for everyone that is called of God, there's a ministry handed over to you. Praise the Lord. You know, when you hear people say, I have the call of God, I have the call of God, and I have, what is the ministry that God has given to you? On Thursday, our mommy told us that he gave them talent. 1, 5, 1, 2, 1, 3. He called them. See, it's in that ministry that grace is released upon your life. The ministry God commits to your hands. In the journey of life, you will need that grace to succeed. Grace just help us to live right. Grace help us to overcome. So, grace give us a kind of a platform for us to stand upon. And ordinary things that we could not do, we just do them effortlessly. And when people ask you what happened, say it's just the grace of God. And let me say at this time, he said he gave some people 5, 4. Let me tell you, you are not special. You are just engraced. If you find yourself pastoring a church of 500,000, please do not make mockery of the one pastoring 200. If you are flying very well in your career, please do not make less of the one that is struggling. You are just graced. You are not special. See, strong men are falling. The Bible in Ecclesiastes said that the race is not to the swift, bread to the wise. So please, do not make mockery. I've said it before here. I said I see the head pastor in this church, and let's use the guy out there watching over. We are all equal. See, that guy is more important. It's not less important as the minister standing here ministry. What differs? Duty. So I'm standing here now. He's there watching over the car. It's as important as the person preaching here. It's not less important. It's just the duty of work that differentiates us. I can stand there probably like, I might stay there now. People will just be watching. The way he does it, you just pack. Me, I feel just stay and be looking. When you hear, we're not talking about the ministry God gave to us. So when he calls you, he's going to hand over the ministry to you. That is where this grace is much, much needed. That's why I say the grace is not for the now. The grace is for the future ahead. Praise the Lord. Let's make it practical. Stafalake, please come. That's a call. No ministry. Praise the Lord. Stafalake, come. She's here. I have not handed any ministry. Hey, I have the call because you served under a pastor 10 years. You now say, I have a call. The next thing, I want to open a church. And I'll be laughing. I say, how? Brother, what's the ministry God handed over to you? No ministry. It's just a call. She just answered the call. So now, it's either when I call her, she just go her own way, say, I'm not getting her time. Or ignore the call. You know, they were calling Samuel ran to Eli. He was like, Master, he said, I did not call you. Look at the direction was wrong. God was calling you, ran to the direction of men. He went back again. Samuel. He ran and he went. He said, Master, you did not call me. So what is happening? The third time, the guy went. The man now perceived that this young boy need help. He said, please, go back. If he calls you, if it's a condition, because he might not call again. He doesn't waste his call. He said, if he calls you again, say, Lord, get the ministry. Why are you running up and down? You've not got to the ministry. Because it's in that ministry God will engrace you to run. Praise the Lord. So Stafalake is there now. Stafalake, please, help me give this phone to Pastor Solomon. Tell him to call me with my phone. Please take this route. A ministry I'll be handed. Please stay there before you get there. Praise the Lord. I just want us to be practical about how we can get this direct. So please, from this step, going down to Pastor Solomon, what are the likely things that could happen to her on the road? Fall? Drop the phone? Get another call. Pastor, thank you so much. Another superior call. MTN call. Praise the Lord. So I'm glad we are getting the story now. So what can happen? She can be interrupted and all that. That is the ministry. So in all this you have mentioned now, it is the grace of God that will help her. This ministry can be for 40 years, for 50 years. It's a ministry. So for her, because challenges will come, the phone might even, before you get there, the battery is flat and all that, the grace of God will go to assist our sister in this ministry. That is a personal ministry. So she will not, because of this ministry, and look down on Samaka. Samaka just wearing black every time, just saying, me, I have a ministry and all that. Make inferior of her, because her own ministry is different. So the grace that will be released up, praise the Lord. I hope we'll get the story. Pastor Mopai just died. I hope you know the man had a great ministry. Have you read about the challenges that man went through? That in a day he lost 2 of his children. While his brother out was about praying for them, a vehicle came from nowhere and collided with the vehicle inside. So there's no hope at all. Have you heard that challenge? Do you know that one of his sons was crippled? And they were making mockery of him. Sir, you were praying for everyone. Everybody's getting healed. Your son is crippled. Even the nurse opened her mouth and said, is that your crippled son? Is he still alive? When they gave birth to the second child. It was that day. He said, God, you've heard it. These are challenges. But what? Grace kept him out. Today we can say, he's a great man of God. He said, what happened? It was grace. So, he said that you may obtain mercy and grace for the in time need, for the journey ahead. Praise the Lord. Sister Folake, your ministry has ended here, have you? Thank you so much. Praise the Lord. So, Sister Folake, to get to that point is by the grace of God. So, we are going to look at, quickly, because of time, how do we grow in this grace? Because now we've found out where we can connect the grace. We find that this grace is for the future. It's for the journey ahead. It's for, because all of us, we are in grace according to our abilities, according to the ministry God handed over to us. All of us are so in grace.